Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm tackling several tasks that have been on my list, showing how I organize part of our basement, rotating my kids' toys, and doing some fun fall baking. So pop in some headphones and get some things done alongside me today, or just watch this video to get motivated to do some things around your own home. I started off by cleaning our downstairs bathroom, so I went ahead and sprayed our toilet down with a Method antibacterial spray, let that sit for several minutes. Then I went ahead and cleaned our mirror with the spray away glass cleaner, and then went back to the toilet and wiped that all down really well. So I've gained some new subscribers, so I first wanted to thank everyone for subscribing to my channel and hanging in there with me through the chaos that was the spring and the summer, welcoming a new baby into our family. I appreciate this channel and all of you more than you know. It's been a while since I've introduced myself, but my name is Jocelyn and I'm married to my sweet husband of 6 years. He works incredibly hard to provide for us so that I'm able to stay at home with our 2 little girls and also do something else that I love, which is creating home cleaning and lifestyle content. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks so much for being here. After I got the toilet nice and clean, I went ahead and moved on to restocking all the toilet paper in this bathroom. And then I went ahead and wiped down our toddler's little potty seat. So our toddler is fully potty trained. She's been fully potty trained now for a little while, which huge blessing. So thankful. Praise the Lord. This felt like a huge milestone for my husband and I. So grateful for that, but I'm wiping that down really quick. She uses this like half the time, I would say. She's starting to want to do it, on her own with the big potty. So, and then I also wiped down her little step stool, which has helped tremendously with hand washing and doing all of that fully on her own. She is a very do-it-herself kind of gal, very independent. So, yeah, that's been really helpful for us. And then I'm going to be honest, I am not a super big fan of this cleaner. It is just way too stinky, like the smell of bleach. It's way too strong. I won't buy it again. It's the Clorox, I think bathroom foaming cleaner or something. I used to use this more often, and maybe the formulation has changed or something, but I only use this on the inside of our white porcelain sinks because it really gets them clean, and I feel like it's actually disinfecting well. So that's the only thing that I use this for. So after it's done, I'll probably just toss it out, and then I'm using my Scrub Mommy sponge. I can't remember if that's a Scrub Mommy or a Scrub Daddy sponge, but love that. I use that for all my bathroom cleaning to really get in there and get the grime out of the drain and, around all the edges and stuff. But yeah, and then for the tops of my sinks, I always just use my Thieves multi-purpose cleaner and get in there with a microfiber cloth. I would say in the last year or so, I have really embraced minimalism in a way, solely because I want less stuff in our house to manage right now. I want my house to be quick and easy to clean and efficient. And of course, I want it to feel homey and cozy. But sometimes easier to clean wins out here, especially with small children. I really would like to put up some shelving, switch out the mirror, the light fixture, the vanity, and put up some artwork or something, but I have talked myself out of this so many times. Please tell me I am not alone in this as a mom. I know that clutter is very overwhelming in a season with small kids. While I was in here, I went ahead and wiped down the floor and the baseboards around the toilet, and I am so glad I did because it was disgusting. As you can see, really gross. I just despise when the toilet paper sheds so badly. Drives me crazy. So glad I got this done. And then I'm also quickly just disinfecting the doorknobs. I'm moving on to wiping down my stainless steel appliances, starting with my fridge. And I wonder if any of you have had this issue. Let me know in the comments down below if you have noticed this too. But I have always used the Spray Away stainless steel cleaner. I have loved it. I think it does a really good job of cleaning and polishing stainless steel. However, I noticed when I got a new bottle of it recently, they switched the nozzle, which I loved because the first nozzle would keep falling off and they switched it like the glass cleaner bottle. But since they switched the nozzle, I don't know if they switched the formulation or not. I have noticed that it doesn't foam up as much and it's more oily, so it polishes well, kind of like people use baby oil on stainless steel. It polishes well, but it does not clean very well. Like I had to go back in after wiping down just using this stuff. I had to go back in with a sponge and scrub some of the grime off. So I was really disappointed about that, and I just wondered if anyone else experienced that as well recently. You'll have to let me know, but I think I'm going to try a different cleaner for my stainless steel appliances now. We gave our kitchen a sort of remodel last year in March, so it's almost been 2 years now. And by remodel, I mean like a facelift. We had Formica countertops that we switched to quartz. We had a backsplash added in. We kept our same cabinets and just added some poles. And then we switched out our electric stove for a gas stove. And I absolutely love this stove, you guys. It's the GE Profile gas range, I believe. It's been so awesome. It cooks so quickly, so efficiently. It's beautiful. I love everything about it. The only thing I don't love is the cleaning. It's a little more tedious to clean than a glass stove, but it's really not too bad if you're just kind of a little more careful when you cook. But I say all of this to also say that our pans, so our pots and pans set we've had since we got married, and they're a non-stick brand that I have loved. However, the non-stick coating is starting to deteriorate in a lot of the pans. The pots are okay. A couple of the small pans are okay as well, but our big pan, we had to just totally trash because it was completely ruined one day with cooking something. So I am kind of in the market for a new pot and pan set, and I'm looking into the Green Pan Reserve set. It's the ceramic coating, just because the Teflon nonstick coating is kind of freaking me out. So I've been looking into this. I don't know when we would switch. I really need to get one pan. I think I'm going to get one of the Green Pan Reserve pans, the big one, to replace our last big pan, and just give it a try and see if I actually like the pans before I buy a full set. So I'll have to keep you guys updated on that if you're looking for something. I also went ahead and after I unloaded the dishwasher, I cleaned out the filter. It was kind of gross. It wasn't too bad here, but there was some mold and some food particles, and I got in there with the bottle brush and scrubbed out the little inside nooks and crannies because those were really gross actually. So got that nice and clean and replaced that today. If you have a sink full of dishes, let's go ahead and get them done together. Load your dishwasher or go ahead and wash those dishes by hand, girl, because you know it's going to be a lot easier if you do it now than later. So that is one thing. I didn't have a ton of dishes to do here. I was just kind of keeping up throughout the day. That's one thing, a tip that has helped me so much is to put my dishes in the dishwasher or wash them by hand immediately following a meal. So that way at the end of the day, I don't have a sink full of dishes to do. That is so overwhelming for me. So something that I have found super beneficial in motherhood. And on this day, I went ahead and cleaned out my sink really well. And the Barkeeper's Friend, I have talked about this so many times on my channel, but the Barkeeper's Friend Soft Cream Cleanser, if you have a white composite sink, which is what we have, this is so good to get all the stains off of your sink. If you have like pots and pans or baking sheets in there that, bounce around your sink and they leave marks, this will get those right off. I love this. This is my go-to cleaner, but definitely wear some gloves because this is not super forgiving on your hands. Usually after about a week or so, I take off this high chair cushion cover and throw it in the wash. It's definitely in need of it after about a week with crusted on food and puffs and all sorts of yummy things. Okay, so this is absolutely a drop zone for us. If we have something that needs to go in the basement, we drop it right here. I keep my carpet cleaner and my mop bucket there, but everything else needs to go down into the basement, and I'm gonna show you a little bit of how I organize our basement. I recently organized the basement a little bit better with some new shelving, so I will show you guys and talk you through that in a second. Okay, so this is about less than half of our basement, but I'll take you guys through it really quickly here. So we have our deep freezer, we have our dehumidifier, there's a whole extra space there. I've got my wreaths, and then I also have all of these shelves that I got from Costco, from Green Made, I believe. This is where I keep all my girls' clothes. I have some of their shoes. Mainly some more clothes. This is where I keep all the baby things that I'm not currently using. I've got a summer box that has swimsuits and things that we're not using right now that it's going into winter. And then some fall decor in that bottom bin. And then here is where I keep most of my decor. I store it all here so I can see what I have and go through it and donate if I need to, or come down here and kind of shop what I already have, because I really don't like to buy new decor a ton right now. We've got our shop vac, we've got more baby things. So this is just a project that I recently did, and it feels so much better to have the basement nice and organized, and I can know where everything is at. After wiping down my counters, I just kind of spot cleaned my cabinets. Sometimes, there's fingerprints, there's food, things that I just need to quickly get off of there. So spot cleaning as needed here with my multi-purpose thieves cleaner. And then I went ahead and filled up my diffuser. This day I went with Joy, which is an essential oil from Eden's Garden. It's a blend that is my very favorite blend. It's so delicious. It's like a citrus vanilla, so yummy. So I went ahead and started diffusing this to help me finish my task list. I had to throw this clip in here because the stink bugs where we live in the fall are everywhere and they are so disgusting. So I did end up getting this guy later on. Our dog Bo is making an appearance here. He is my little shadow. So I just went ahead and took my Dyson with the upholstery attachment and quickly cleaned off my stairs. If you know me, you know that my favorite dessert is pumpkin chocolate chip cookies, especially in the fall. And my mom makes a version of these that are a little more nuanced with more ingredients that I absolutely love. But this is an easier version of these cookies. They're really moist. This is Julia Pacheco's version of this recipe, and it's 1 box of spice cake, 1 can of pumpkin puree, and chocolate chips, and that is it. So minimal ingredients, which I love, super quick, super easy, really great to throw together last minute for a party or for your family, whatever you need, but they are delicious. Let me know in the comments if you make these cookies. The last thing I'm gonna do here is do a good clean of our playroom, just taking all the toys off the shelves and giving it a good wipe down. I'm also rotating some of the toys here, and I know that toy rotation has become kind of a big topic and honestly one that can cause unnecessary stress. So please do not do that to yourself. I have a very lax approach to this. I keep the toys that I know she's been playing with often and switch them out. Switch the toys out that she's not really playing with something different when I get around to it. And it's that simple. I'd say it happens maybe once a month or less often. It doesn't have to be stressful, but I will say I feel like it does encourage her to play better. Something that also makes this process easier is keeping the toys that have small pieces together in a bin. That way you can just take them upstairs or to whatever closet you keep your toys in and bring them down. Really easy, really simple, and it's easier for my toddler to clean up and put away when she's done playing with them. So Magna-Tiles, Legos, anything like that that has multiple pieces, throw it all in a bin and you can just transfer it from one place to the other, and it's very, very easy. So the toys that I kept down here were the instruments, the animal figurines, Legos, and the little produce baskets that she can match the different colors in. And then I brought down her doctor kit. She hasn't had that in a while, and that one's a huge hit. The Fisher-Price Little People nativity scene. Her dollhouse I kept down because she's been playing with that quite a bit. And then I just put a little basket together of some softer baby items that my baby can play with because she's starting to play a lot more. The last thing that I'm doing here is taking a magic eraser to her table and chairs to get the crayon, marker, paint, all sorts of different marks off of here. She does a lot of coloring and crafting on this table, which I love. So I do this every so often, and then after I get all the marks off, I just wipe it down with my thieves cleaner. This will bring us to the end of this video today. I hope you all enjoyed it and felt motivated to tackle your list. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.